Your final series of the day. Let's get hyped! Evil Geniuses, T-side here, making their way toward the B tunnels. We've got 4 players there, and they've got that infamous flashbang combo ready to go with 4 sets of Kevlar here. Going towards lower, B split coming in thick and fast, Alex.
Oh, Amaneki's full flash. He can't quite find the corner. Not going to be punished by the aggression just yet. It's Tarek and Breeze. They're charging straight up towards the site. Close quarters. Not quite hitting the shots. And Amanek, he's still alive. How? What's going on? He's still breathing. Still hits shots. Double kill for him to open things up. Dust going to settle just for a moment. Ethan and Breezy have the sight. Stamp from behind, though. He strikes onto Jax. It's a double kill. Lucky's gone too. And just Keo filling in for G2. Now has to do it all.
Yeah, and he's getting a bullet to the face for his troubles here. He will be left in with the impossible task now of a retake towards that B bomb site. Not going to happen. It's up there, but it fell apart very quickly indeed. Here's the replay. Amanek, you can see fighting at those B doors. It looked like that was enough there.
That was a mess.
Yeah, he manages to get such a massive amount of damage there, but it wasn't quite enough. As we get into round number 2, no force by C2 towards the tunnels as well. They are not slowing down whatsoever. Kiyoshima does damage, but not enough to find the frag here. Nice flank coming in from the CTs, and this could be enough. 4 and 4 with no kids, Alex, on one of the most difficult bomb sites to retake.
Cirque's going to punch in the digits and will be uncontested. The Molotov keeping them at bay on window. That was thrown out by the tunnels player. Cirque again fills the feed with his scout. Doesn't even need the big green to get going. Amanek's the only one close. Tarek will upgrade and hope to contest if there's anyone remaining. That is a full rifle you can take away from him. He does so. Amanek gone.
Give it a go, but you can see Stanisla's got that killer instinct right now. He is hungry for blood, but instead receives a face full of lead. Now it'll be Kenny S holding on to the M4A1S. Will he be able to do it? He actually does a decent tournament. He is just here to fill in while they need him, and he's done a great job. He's delivered on all fronts, and putting himself in the shop window, I'd say, Alex, and for future teams, I'm sure we'll see more of him.
Yeah, I quite like having the roster drama that they are. Does mean that there's going to be a big weight relieved from Kenny in terms of the limitations of calls and strategy. Info gained by Ethan, though he knows the flank's coming in. That's a huge call from him, and now he can give them a taste of their own medicine.
Damn, that's a great shot from Breezy. Absolutely right. Ethan doesn't have to pull the trick on those players towards long, but he's certainly given the information to Cirque, who delivers. There's 2 kills. Insane. Yeah,
man, that's not the first time either. Back-to-back, Brooklyn and Berlin. God, they are just dialed in.
Yeah.
Say North America. I mean, you know what? That conversation will be started very firmly in New York. Device's words, even stronger than that. He said that he believes Evil Geniuses, should they win this, could be part of the world's best conversation. I mean, that seems like... And so aggressive this time in towards the site. Early out short. Kenny does get the first and is unable to back away. The flash will lock him out and enable the cross.
Good incendiary. That should buy them some time here, but Stanislaw. Oh, look at him go. He will get the frag, but surely Drax will shade him out here. There it is. It's looking good now. 4 on 2 in favor of G2. Bomb to be planted in Cirque. Oh, he's got a bit of a shooting gallery brewing towards long here. 3 players there, but he has to focus towards short for now.
No one coming from short. There's one from CT. Easy. Oh, does get caught by that presence. It was Keo rotating from his early B aggression. And now all on Cirque, looking for a 1v4. Has the bomb down? Uncharacteristic miss, but now numbers. He's going to be overwhelmed. Just the first.
Well, that was still EG presenting a very fast game there. Up towards short.
Born straight through the doors. Cirque is peaking window at 1:40. This is something. And G2, well, they're going to get a big red flag waving. They already have middle. To advance it now. They are using him, the spear, to find a way into the site. Nice work on the trade from Jax, but he's met by Stan. Numbers still favor EG.
Certainly do. 1:15 remaining as well. The A site is completely open for business here. If the bomb goes down, you don't even want to consider this retake if you're on the G2 side. EG have this one tied up from what I can see so far. I can see the French actually starting to fall back at this stage, head towards that B side. Let this one slip by. Kenny S will try and contest for any crossing players towards the long position, but nothing has to be done. Round just would be abusing them with the fact they won't be necessarily prepared for a change of pace. They won't have the setups they're used to. They're just be playing a very team, reclaiming territory elsewhere. You're just panicking and trying to work out what the hell is going on at this point, and why is there an AWPer outside the B bomb site with 1:30 on the clock?
EG GG.
We'll see if Amanek can open things up. That's a great shot. The silenced M4, don't see it too often, but it delivers a lovely opening frag there. And he might get a second as well. Amanek, though, completely ran over by the Krieg of Breezy. And that's going to be Tarek on the flank there, trying to contain him towards the A-bomb site. Still a 3-on-3, a fighting chance. This retake is worth it. Kenny S on the AWP and Jackson towards T-spawn. No utility on the T side, and they have smokes and flashes on the G2 side of things.
Time to coordinate. That's a smoke for tunnels. That will make things awkward for Cirque. Or awkward for G2.
Yeah, for Jax as well.
Quite worked out. So Jax still now has an AWPer staring him down and catches him. That's going to be an offhand comment made on TeamSpeak for sure. And Kenny can't even get away.
They missed the smoke as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Close things out, no problem at all there. It is going to be 9. He had a couple of showstoppers here. Difficult shots to land, but no problem for a player of his caliber. It's going to be Sanistor going down, but they have got close enough to the side to at least enable themselves a plan here. Kenny S under pressure here, but delivering on all fronts. He finds the man advantage once again. It's a 4-on-3 in round 15.
That wasn't far off, finding Cirque towards A site. My God, he took a shot. Now Ethan looking to destabilize, he can't choose his target, and it's gone perfectly. The French, one frag away, it's just Cirque. They can double peek him, he's only got the AWP, he can't surely get a second shot off, he'll be shut down by Lucky.
Brutal half, but in terms of rounds picked up, that's more than enough. G2 can still do so, looking to push past it.
There's going to be so many there to receive him, he's already tapped at one head, traded though, Lucky's flash did catch Cirque. Breeze restrained. Quite take the shot when I imagined he would. Instead, played the waiting.
They can't go back. They have no idea what's waiting for them in T-spawn. Breezy, however, he'll be on towards short. Good flashbang. It gains him some access here. That's enough just to get past the crossover. I would say advantage G2 at this stage. But there is a player towards Gandalf and a head removed in the form of Jax.
And Tarek just tap away. Amanek gets off the bomb for just a second. He taps away at the head. 2 now locked out on long. He's going for the frag. The bomb's right in front of him. Keo, as soon as he makes his presence known, they can get on that, and now the defuse likely will come in. Finished off by Breezy to ensure safe defusal.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
They had them.
G2 will have to force buy into the second. So you can see that player towards Gandalf there. Breezy hits that shot as well. Tarek just gets closer and closer, and they don't really miss a shot at all. It's a wrong spot, but it's a common pre-fire. Ethan caught the nade in his hand, but he's got a kill regardless. He can't believe his luck.
Wow. Just sees the fingers of Keo, and that's enough. Jax might want to try and get that rifle out of harm's way. Kenny, however, alongside him, they're just going to try and find the frag. This should be a quick one for Kenny if Tarek does look up. Oh, God. His mouse mat could be about to get a little hot if he has to flick around from window to CT. We've seen him hit shots like it before on this very map, and a back presents itself. The reaction delayed from G2. Ethan just body shots him, and Kenny not going to be happy with that one. Misses the shot, had a chance to equalize, or at least take a step in that direction. Now Stan towards B, has to deal with 2. They're hesitant. The flash hasn't caught any of the T side, but that doesn't matter because Stan can still take these fights, just dancing around the boxes left and right. Unpredictable and always tags, but no frags for the French.
Long, they went back into their default. People weren't in their correct positions. You can see things got a little bit flat. Kiyoshima took it upon himself to creep out towards middle. This is a beautiful setup from EG. The fact that he didn't even have to use the boosted position suggests it went very well indeed when he takes a nade in the face for his troubles.
And this is aggressive stance from him. Anticipating a second as well.
Same position from Kiyoshima. He goes down the exact.
Jax first on the scene, but no one initially to receive them. Now they react off the back of these nades. They're running into each other. Cirque is going to be flashed off this position, and so prepares himself for what will be a very short-lived fight, instead backs away.
Tarek waiting towards the CD spawn boxes here. Bomb to be planted. He's waiting for an opportunity, someone to investigate that lower area, but they're being very passive on the G2 side. They have to be. And it's a 5-on-4 against him right now, and Tarek not given any opportunities whatsoever. He starts to creep towards the A ramp. His teammates towards long. He knows he's covered there, and he's got so tantalizingly close. They start to pincer now. It looks like the round's already done. Kenny S might be retreating this stage. Nice backstab from Lucky. Gets himself a couple of frags. Can he make it 3? He can't quite, but Kenny S keeps him in the round.
And then on the defuse, he had to hit the shot. That was his chance. Cirque keeps him alive.
Came down to the fact they didn't have the kit, remember. So that could have been the difference maker there, but EG, they managed to pack it on the back of the belt there. Lucky, that was the only play they could have made to try and save that round. It looked like it was just such a done deal. He gets the double spray down.
They want to keep things competitive. Stan caught through the doors. Lucky They play a game of chicken, and it's stand to go down. Ethan trying to take that fight. He got punished for it, but he wants to re-aggress.
So with the early pick found, G2 can really slow things down at this stage. Having 3 players positioned towards middle, we always talk about reactive play on Dust 2. They need to be cognizant of the fact that the B push could be coming in from EG here. They've got no one watching it right now. That's absolutely fine. CTs are starting to reposition, though. Ethan might be considering his options here with the AWP outside of the B tunnels here. It's a pretty deadly position he's holding right now. 1 bullet would take him down, but you wouldn't necessarily expect him to be there with the orb. Breezy will hold towards long by himself, but he is a one-man army at times.
That's for sure, and he has a chance to show us. Not this time. Kenny was holding that line, and Breezy just walked straight into it. It's an Orpa's dream. Advantage extended for G2. They're going to have the perfect pincer here. They can have 1 short, 1 throwing a spanner in from the doors in the form of Amanek, and 3 on long. Not if Cirque completely rips the short presence out from this attack. Now they can boost him up. He's going hunting. What? Who did he even kill? I don't understand. 3 versus 2, they could boost him up. They want to set him up for more, as if that was possible. Another for Cirque. This round is his. This map is his.
But wait.
Kenny looking to save the day at the no-scope hits. He's not dead. Know which one of the 3 it was. Okay, sure. Lovely 20th frag. Let's see number 21. Okay, sure. Can we slow that down a little more?
Yeah, enhance.
Enhance, X-ray.
Oh, no. So remember, GT have used all their timeouts, right? They're 14-8 down. Actually really turned it on. He's at the top of the scoreboard at 16-15. The long take comes in, and this is where it comes crashing down for G2. The back 10 trying to get the long-range kill. It looks like it's done here, I'm afraid. 5 versus 3. Jax with the Glock now as he throws away at the Mac 10, I believe.
It does seem that he's thrown away his primary weapon here, Henry, on match point.
It's not AKs as well, no less.
Amanek gone. Perhaps a weapon for Jax to scoop up. But the Evil Genius is, this was G2's map pick. This was the chance the nade lands perfectly. Stan, he's got the timing, he's got the angle. And he's got 2 frags away from a 1-0 lead in the series. The transfer's not there. It's left to Lucky, converted by Ethan. Evil Geniuses.
They're not going to take their foot off the gas in any sort of manner. They'll start on the T side in emphatic style. It's Cirque and Ethan lighting it up. Yeah. They find 3 kills as Amanek and Kenny S are left looking at 6s and 7s here. Not really much can be done. Kenny has to rotate towards lower, but this one is pretty much a done deal. We were speaking about this in the green room, Alex, saying if they win both pistols, there is a chance G2, if they convert everything, they can do something with it. The fact of the matter is, this isn't looking impossible now. They know where the last 2 CTs are, but there was a...
The one to find that frag. We'll see that again from Ethan. Look at that. 2 frags sporadically spread. Doesn't matter. And they're just going to try and maintain their composure.
Yes, will be there to confirm he can come back up and peak, but maybe not for long. That's such a brutal shot there from one of the star players of the squad. That's Ethan. He'll be taking down the first kill towards ramp room. Kenny S removed from the equation. He was holding beneath the CT ladder. And now, where do they go to? Amanek waiting towards upper. He needs at least 1 frag here to survive. It's the UMP that takes him, and they're trading out very efficiently. This is excellent from the Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, it's left 2. 1 from heaven, and he can do damage. It's Keo. 1's not enough, though. He's actually going to throw his smoke down onto the site. He could drop into it and cause some confusion there. Tarek, far from confused. He catches Jax pushing.
Established enough to keep them going, even if they lost that round. Great shot from Ethan there. That pretty much decided it. And it was just a matter of time. It looked like they were very calm, working together in a death ball. And Kenny, you can side, batten down the hatches, start building some money, apply pressure. They can still bring this back. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's for a kill here. But will he be traded out? Oh, he hits the shot, but doesn't actually get him a frag here. So now things get a little bit more complicated. Nice work, though, to actually get himself towards the bomb site silo. But can he do anything with this? Could he Jax to drop first? But they actually are competitive in the round now. 4 versus 4. Kenny's still alive, and it looks like he's going to find another frag. It's Amanek to give them an advantage, but not for too long.
It's exactly what Amanek needs to do, too. In the chaos, Kenny still kicking and now fragging. Catches Breezy by doors, bombs loose. Can he retrieve it? Cirque brave and closes the doors on the way out, but Keo's coming from behind. He's going to have the call. He can't get the frag. Tarek's already up there. They're going up the ladder. And from up to down, the bomb does that. 5 seconds left on the clock, just in the nick of time.
Oof. This is going to be a difficult one with G2 with the advantage. Cirque knows he has to challenge as much as he possibly can. Beautiful shot towards heaven. Sends Lucky to hell, and now Kiyashima and Kenny S with the retake. The AWP in this position is not ideal, but it certainly is for Cirque. He's looking towards main entrance. He hasn't missed many shots today. He's got to hit one more in this round, looking for the 5-0. Kenny S drops down and takes considerable damage, down to 67. He has no kit. The quick scopes are exchanged, but neither do connect.
Scared me. Willing to take that fight, and we'll catch him on the way out. Made it clear how this one should play out, but you win the pistol, you get that CT lead. That was G2's chance. Now things start to spiral. These are T rounds that Evil Geniuses are getting.
It is a CT-sided map for sure, but as I mentioned,
trying to find a recipe for success to compete with teams just like this. Evil Geniuses quite the rise to power, and there's first blood. That's a change of pace, and Lucky extends it. This should be G2's first. And it's Evil Geniuses, and Tarek could do damage. They are. He's in the fight, and it's a massacre. 3 from Tarek on home soil to take them a step closer to the grand finals. Just Jax remains.
If you're not aware, is the most CT-sided map we have in the pool, I would say.
Sure.
I guess there's maybe a few people that would disagree with that, but for argument's sake, we'll say that. And at this point,
Clear from Tarek, let's see that one again. Stops the crater, as he rightfully said. Onto Kenny, Lucky, and Keo. Body shots galore. Oh, look at this. Swagger from Tarek. Just wants to get Keo in the interview. We haven't had much time to practice. Well, try and play Nuke against a world-class team. Oof. Have a go. Yeah. Stanislaw will draw first blood on the aforementioned Keo.
That's just a taste of what's to come.
But wait, there's more.
5-on-4. Molotov towards the vent here, and Ethan, you're going to see them going through the motions here, seeing whether they can keep this one clean. No one towards the vent on the CT side. Jax is towards lower, but remember, yet to frag at this point. 5-on-4, disadvantage once again. Kenny rotating down towards lower. He's got the AWP, of course, but it's difficult to really get loads of frags going on the CT side. It's good for opening picks towards outside. He's done well to get that shot towards window, but there it is. 1 kill and removed.
Just punished immediately. A late arrival from Breezy. He wasn't ready for Lucky. I say he, it was actually Tarek. Breezy there as well. Jax playing on the side. He's been spotted. Looking for his first frag, and hasn't quite managed to do it.
That's unfortunate. That looked like a lock-in. That is, though. Lucky. Pulling it right back. Jax knows he's done damage towards Ethan, but he's actually hightailing towards the vents, and down he goes again. He just can't find anything at all. It's Ethan finally taken care of. Bomb goes down with 20 seconds. Circle have to jump in the vents at this point. You can see it's in a very problematic spot. He'll have to go with the flashbang. Pops out before the flashbang goes off. Not really too much reason to start celebrating now on the G2 side. Oh, brilliant opener that was.
Hi.
And taking out the AWP as well. We get into it. Round 10. M4s are out, and a Krieg for Lucky. They've got full control of the ladder position. That does not bode well for the CTs at all, but that shot certainly does. So an awkward weapon. He'll be taken down. 15 seconds is much better for G2. Amanek, though, spotted and taken out. At 10 seconds won't be much of a factor. The bomb's going to be planted, no problem. Kia's making a lot of noise, and Breezy more than...
Quite the spectacular T-side result when people look this one up. Breezy has no issues with Jax so far in this game. Here they go. Charging in. Lucky from the top, excuse me.
Here we go.
Does have bullets in the hopper, and now he's going to get himself 2. 3. Jax is there as well, and the crowd goes absolutely wild. It's a little G2 fan section. 4 from Lucky, though.
The auto shotgun's coming out now as well, but this is a nice disciplined play there from Lucky. It's a position that's sometimes overlooked. You can see him just mowing them down, and great success, and the final commitment comes through.
Amanek on top of the door. Lucky, he had great success from here before. Amanek's already got 1. Lucky does manage to double up, at least alongside Amanek. And that's another one, a clean sweep for G2. Lock Evil Geniuses out of round 14.
Well, starting to believe someone now. You can see their temperaments there. Semi-finals, that's a great result, all things considered.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Beating Ents not once, but twice.
Yeah.
I think they took a map. They did. I think they took a map as well off of Liquid.
Indeed.
Like, that's a result. That's more than they bargained for, and we're off to the races. Cirque meets his demise early. Going to be smoked off. Stan can't help. Double contact for Kenny. He's still alive, though, and they back away, looking to regroup. This is going to be quite the brawl. Kenny's got another one. This is Breezy. Down and out. Now 3 remain for Evil Geniuses. Tarek disengaging as best he possibly can, but this round looks good for G2. Bomb on the back of Keo for now. Oh, unlucky. He had the perfect angle, but Stan's so quick to adjust. Gets him with the USP. Tarek down low now on Decon. Makes It's no secret of his presence, and Kenny quick to adjust. Looks like G2 will be able to keep things competitive, at least here in the pistol of the second half.
Yeah, this is a great start, but no bomb planted just yet. Stan the man. He's got the kits and the smoke available. If he gets the bomb down in that position, that actually makes things a lot more complicated for them. Jumps himself back in towards the vents. The mind games begin, but Kenny S.
It's going to come down to some individual heroics. There is somewhat of a partnership outside for the French, and Cirque, he loves the angle. This time it doesn't connect. Instead, Tarek draws blood, but after 60 seconds of posturing, now the silence is broken. And time starting to become somewhat of a factor here. Where is that bomb? It's on Lucky. They start to come from main. Gosh, this looks like it's just going to hurt. This is going to be such a tough cookie. 15 seconds for the T side. They're not even on the site yet. 12 seconds. Now they push. And now they have to get these frags. It's too easy. Double for Ethan. One for Tarek. Leaves Jax no time. No teammates. And no HP left in a matter of seconds. Catches the first. He's going to be hunted and traded by Cirque. Or perhaps not. Instead, refuses to go down.
Survives towards the end of that one. Their money's actually very weak. They've got 3 MP9s going into the next round after winning this one. So Jax, sure, he doesn't win it, but he takes so much down with him that it's going to cost them a lot moving forward. 3 SMGs up against the same setup here. 3 match
in the heat of the moment.
Well then, Deagle for Kiyoshima and Amanek with not much left apart from a buried corpse outside on Nuke. There's going to be a gap in that smoke, though. If they walk through this, Lucky is absolutely done for. Cirque, though, moves out of him. Oh, well, Ethan doesn't. Oh, my goodness. He might be able to get multiple frags in through the smoke. They're just hightailing it down towards Secret. 14-7, looking very likely in the 5-on-3, but at least they start making their way down towards lower. And Kenny's still up. He'll wait for an opportunity here. Cirque might give it to him.
Oh, the flash and the frag styles on Kenny from Cirque. Makes the play happen for himself. Safely, no less. Anticipating Kenny to be at the back of the brigade as his teammates descend Secret. Well handled. Keo now on Jax, 2 versus 5. Stan, he seems to like this position. Somewhat of an off angle, can catch them leaving Decon as he clear. They're going to be looking above him, and he can handle all of those angles at once. Look how well that worked. Keo, however, does silence Stan and has an opportunity to make 2. Just can't quite.
14-7 down. Their final timeout and averaging $2,500 per player. This is the gap Ethan exploited. It's to be expected. Remember G2 playing with a stand-in here. They're going to be holes to plug or gaps and smokes, I suppose. And final timeout. Look.
The Evil Geniuses, they have to put up the fight necessary. Look at this from Stanislaw. What is he? How is he getting away with this? They're on the edge of the smoke. Ethan's already got 1. He's only going to get singular frag, and Jax shutting him down before things go too awry. Oh, but Tarek from behind, like he was ready for it. That was an aggressive move from Tarek. All the way back on silo this early in the round. Cirque's considering it as well. Oh my goodness.
You don't see this too often.
You don't see this every day.
An orb going up the T ladder, heading towards spawn on the CT side.
Oh, he's in the right place. Oh, and he hits the shot. Jax is gone.
What a beast.
He really is. He can play this so smartly as well. He can actually continue to hunt. He's feeling himself. Lucky. So paranoid. Cirque could be anywhere.
What's the play here? I think it's a play towards ramp, because that's what's happening. So Amanek is going to try and find some space here. This could be the final round of the day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-on-2, 30 seconds remaining. GT don't really have the time to justify this long push. If they get a kill out of it, fair play, but what do you do next? It's still a 2-on-2. Cirque in a deep position. They've got nothing from this flank. Time really is of the essence now. Bomb all the way in the T entrance, and Lucky just has to go. He has to move. And that's a good shot.
It works.
15 seconds now.
This is what you were wondering. This was your second question. What do you do now? Great, you got the frag, 10 seconds, and you're walking straight into Breezy. 1v1 is Ethan to finish. Evil Geniuses will take the grand final with Astralis in New York tomorrow. A best of 5 between 2 of the hottest Counter-Strike prospects right now.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, and that is a statement from EG. They looked absolutely electrifying throughout that series. commiserating to G2. Bear in mind, they finished in this tournament in the same position as Team Liquid, the #1 team in the world, with a stand-in who hasn't even been in the team for a few months now. That is great stuff. They've got to be happy with that one. The future is uncertain for G2 in terms of the roster, but that's a fantastic way to finish it with this one.
Kyo hasn't seen a playoff since January. Comes out, does get to see it, sees the stage, the crowd, the lights,